Hey everybody, this is Tambiote and you're watching the Daily Review. So today we have from War for Cybertron Siege, Deluxe Class Battleizer, COG. Alright, you can see here we have the packaging for the figure, and you can see the figure on the inside. This one right here does have him in both of his vehicle modes, with gasket being up here and grommet being down here. There is, if you look and you can see, and you can see here in the reflection, you can see some of the Cybertronian. This is the fluorescent paint that they have on here, and they have a couple of hidden things in here. So they have some Cybertronian stuff in here. You can see that there's this logo that's on the back of his box, the same logo that's right here, and then up in the top somewhere, I think there may be an Autobot logo. I'm not really sure on this picture, but I know that up here they have his WFCS or WFCS 8. And then down here it says Transformers, and a lot of this stuff is obscured because of the tape that they have here. But you can definitely see the figure on the inside. Come around to the back. It says that it takes him 8 steps to transform from his robot mode to his vehicle mode, and they have a mode that it goes together, but they do split apart into both individual modes. And then you have the armor pieces that you can attach to another figure, because they have all these different points on their bodies, all these different holes and places where you can attach things. So we'll get into that, and we'll show him off with Sideswipe as it shows here. But there is a couple of configurations that you can do with the weapons. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this guy and check him out. Alright, so we're back, and here we have COG in his robot mode. This is the mode that he comes in inside the packaging. As you can see, he's a little weird, because he kind of pops apart and goes back together. Really, if you think about it, he could be considered a dual con, because he is 2 different vehicles that form together to make a robot. Now, he does have some extra things inside the packaging. So he has his instructions, and on the front you have your instructions on how to, well, actually this is the instructions on how to combine him with another character. You have all of his different components, weapons, different components. They consider all of the pieces to be weapons or something. They all have some kind of value. And then the back here, this is the actual transformation into the different pieces, or into at least one of the pieces, and it shows that you can tab that together. And I don't know, I don't understand. Like, I didn't see any place that shows how to transform grommet. You just kind of have to figure that out, because this right here is all how to combine this stuff together. And this, oh, sorry, this is grommet right here, starting at 6. So 1 through 5 is gasket, and 6 through 8 is grommet. Well, 6 and 7 is 8. And 6 and 7 is really grommet, and then 8 is putting them together. Okay, so let's go ahead and show how to transform him. Oh, and now he also comes with weapons. So something that's really weird with mine is that his left hand, or his right hand, is very loose. Like you can basically go like this and he'll drop the gun. Now his left hand is fairly tight. It won't drop the gun, but it's real weird that they did that. So really almost have to tab him onto the side over here, but I don't really like that. I'd rather him holding the guns. But oh well. So let's go ahead and show how to transform him. Like I said, this is really kind of a dual con. So you split him in half, and then you have 2 pieces. Now this part right here is going to create gasket. So let's see here. What we'll do is we'll flip this around, and then this comes down like that. I believe that's correct. And then we take the arms, unpeg them, and then just peg them on top. Now if you want to have all the paint decals on it, then you can switch them out like this. But there is, that's grommet right there. And then for gasket is real easy. All you have to do is just take and flip this piece around like this. And you'll see, if you look in between here, there are little notches, and that's where you'll notch in the legs. There you go. It's notched in, and that's notched in. All right, and then there is a little grommet here, and you take these guns right here, and I believe they go here. Now you can put them wherever you want to. If you want to, you can put them up here, but I believe that it's officially in the instructions right here. Just check. Yeah, package and everything shows them right here. So now if you want to put these two together and make one vehicle, there's a little tab right here up in the front. And you'll see it just clips in like that. And then you have one larger vehicle. Okay, then pull these apart. And so to transform them back into robot mode really easily, put these back on. That is kind of a flaw in this, is this, that it doesn't have a place to lock in. And that will easily come open like that. And we'll just flip this up like this. Take these guns off. Put it like that. And he's back into robot mode. So very cool. All right, so now we're going to show off his weaponizer part. And so we'll bring in side swipe. Okay, and so first thing we want to do is, once again, we're going to rip them in half. So we'll do that here, and then we'll pull these two pieces apart like that. And then we're going to pull the arms off, and then we'll rotate the head around. So once we have the head rotated around, then we can take this piece right here and tab it onto the shoulder. And all these little holes, these are all places that you can tab things into. So you have that, and they even have tabs on the bottom of the feet, and this is where these come in. So you can fold these down like this. And then he kind of has boots, kind of like Star Saber, or Guy Genrai, where you have these stilted boots. And then this piece right here, you take these and tab those like this. Oops, I got them the wrong way. Like this, and I have problems with this where these want to flip up. So let's see here. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. All right. So you do that, and then you can take these guns. You can either hold the guns, or as it suggests to tab them into here. These must just be loose, because this feels loose right here. I think it's just the guns that are loose, because these feel super loose in here. And then you have that like that, and then he's like super power armor, gunrai armor kind of thing. You have that configuration. Then there's a secondary configuration that you can do, where you pop this off, and pop these off. Basically, you're just going to pop everything apart again. Okay. I'm going to flip these back around. So this goes back here again. Come on. So with that like so, then you basically fold these down like this. These are going to go back here. I'm going to make sure that they're level. All right, and then you take these and tab them into the bottom of these feet. Kind of wild, the way that the weapons are set up on this thing. So you have that. Now you can then take the guns. Put them up there, and then this thing right here will actually fold in. Actually, this goes back around this way. So these fold in like this, and then this folds out to make a handle, and this is a gun. So you have that, and then you have two little spots for the effects, if you wanted to put those in there. And that's the second configuration. And really, you can do anything that you want to. It allows you to build on top of each other. You can take the Micromasters, add it on. You can take the Battle Masters, and you can add them on. You know, really whatever you want to do. I've seen people actually take, or I've seen pictures where people take two of these, two of the cogs, and they make a trailer for Optimus. So it's really up to you. It's because you can plug these guys almost anywhere. So like I said, it's just really your imagination is the limit when it comes to these things. So. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. We'll leave it. Oh, no. You know what? Let's go ahead and do articulation. So we're going to put him back into robot mode. It shouldn't be too long to take that back into robot mode. Because he does have decent articulation, so we want to show that off also. You know what? I was wrong. It does kind of lock it into place whenever you tab in this piece right here. It locks it into place. All right, so he's back into cog mode. So the articulation of the head is just left and right. That's the only thing. Now with the arms, you have this peg right here, so it allows you to move forward and back. Then there is a secondary, like a pin joint, I think it is. No, it's a screw that allows you to twist out Now this is on a joint, so you can actually move that out. There's nothing else, or that you have your elbow here, and I think that's a pin also. Oh hey, they have a place where you can tab on the inside and the outside of the arm. Nothing, ooh, yeah, there is waist. And waist articulation. There is a two-part hip joint, so forward, back, out to the side, oops. There's a twist right here where the connection is. Then you have your knee joint, and you even have a tilt, so you can tilt the foot. Now, you got an extreme tilt on there, but it doesn't tilt up and down. It just tilts out to the side, so you can rock them in whenever you want to make a like a wide stance like that. So. All right, well, that's going to go ahead and be it for this video review of COG. Hopefully you did enjoy this. Really, the only nitpick that I can see on this are that the handles seem to be a little loose. You might be able to thicken that up with some floor polish, or if you're really careful, some super glue, maybe even nail polish. Well, thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, you can go ahead and do that over here. If you want to watch another video, you can do that over here. If you did enjoy this, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It's Tambiota. I'll see you guys tomorrow.